Ready.
You watching 80 Block Films, 80 Block Film Show.
Are we live or what?
80 Block Film Show, 80 Block.
Are we having issues today? Oh, we're live now, I guess. I guess we're live. It didn't say anything. How's everybody doing? How'd your Labor Day go? Hope you had a good one. Been busy around here. Donnie's been extra needy. Oh, you eat all your food or your brother takes some? Speaking of brother, there's her brother. There's your brother. All buddies. And tomorrow, these guys have doctor's appointments tomorrow, so they can get their medications. Crazy. There's these medications that you got to give them for their flea and tick. It's flea, tick, and heartworm, and they won't give you the medicine unless you bring them in once a year to be checked. So that's what we're doing tomorrow. We're gonna go get them checked. All they do, they look at their lips, they weigh them and say, okay, here you go. Like, but I gotta pay $60 each dog for it plus the medicine. It's a racket. But what are you gonna do, right? What you gonna do? Man, I hope I get over this cough soon. And it's getting worse. So we have all these California fires around our house right now. Yes. Can I help you? We got all these California fires going on. It's smoky as hell outside right now. So what do you want? You want attention or do you want something else? You want the scratches? I think it just popped up. What I'm looking for. Nope, it didn't. My feed. Dun dun dun. It says we're live. Got the monster here. Okay. Alrighty. Well, okay, I'll give you. Look at this. You see this? He got his paw on my. He's like, Dad, don't forget about me. Is it that you want a salmon treat? Your new one's coming tomorrow. Because we almost ate this whole bag already. And I give these dogs a lot of money and treats. There's yours. Panda. These dogs are spoiled with their treats. Pandas. There. Take it. Little bits and pieces. Okay. Let's get on to the news and stuff like that. Let's see what's been going on. What I've been doing. Check out my ex. Scott Jennings has some harsh words for Tim Walz. Okay, let's see it. I like Scott Jennings.
I talked to the president and interviewed him, and we had a wide-ranging conversation. And he sounded fine to me. He covered a lot of topics. The things that were on his mind were tariffs, primarily. He was worried about the Supreme Court case that's coming up. He talked a lot about foreign affairs. He talked about immigration and talked about his political opposition. I mean, look, what I'm worried about are people making irresponsible statements and wish casting about the president's health. I watched a video yesterday of Tim Walz speaking in front of a group saying, well, we thought we were going to wake up to some great news, but it turns out he's still alive. But don't worry, one of these days we'll wake up to that news. Now, that is the governor of Minnesota, the Democratic candidate for vice president, wish casting the death of the president of the United States. I don't care how much you hate your political opponent. Wishing death upon them and joking about it means you're a broken brain SOB, and that's what he is.
Are you concerned about?
So, do I not like Adam Schiff, Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, and when Joe Biden was president? Yeah. Did I hope for them to die? Never, not once. Did I hope that they would something would happen and they'd want to retire all of a sudden? Heck yeah, I did. But anyways, I digress. Look at this. So a Massachusetts high school has forfeited all field hockey games against teams with a boy. So it says it's an empowering move. Dighton Rehoboth has prioritized safety over victory for the second consecutive year, choosing not to compete against Somerset Berkeley. The decision exemplifies the importance of athletes' well-being physically and mentally, particularly in light of Massachusetts state law allowing boys to play on girls' teams. The policy of DR was sparked by a serious injury sustained by an athlete during a 2023 game. So let's watch. I think that's what this video is. guessing that's the dude that swung it. Who did it hit? I missed it. Let me see if I can see this again. Let's see if we can go real slow here. Was it the person on the ground? Okay, so they have the ball. They have the whatever this is called. I guess it's called a ball. Hits it. Oh, right in the face. You know, I think that would hurt anybody, though, wouldn't it? That would hurt anybody, not just if a girl did it or not. All right, so this is a part of Ben's a video called Law and Border. It's a show he has on Real America's Voice. So let's check it out. Let's watch. It's like 8 minutes, and there's Blue.
We're heading right now to the avenue that is beside the border wall, and this is the actual one of the commercial lines that they opened because the commercial line was getting so clogged that they opened another line. This is just steps away from the border wall, and the craziest thing is that you have a National Guard post close by there, and that is where they have built 2 house tunnels to smuggle drugs across underneath the wall into warehouses that connect into the United States of America. These warehouses creating the smoke screen to operate. One of them was receiving electronics and also wrapping electronics and sending electronics somewhere else. I don't know if the electronics were, smuggled with drugs, but they were receiving the drugs underneath. Immediately, the one that it was discovered, the most recent one that we're going outside of the house, it was discovered by the American authorities. A thing that has never happened before. It's the first time possibly in history that it was discovered by the American authorities first, and they sounded the alarm for the Mexican authorities to come and seal it on the Mexican side. When they discovered it, the American authorities sounded the alarm to Mexican authorities. Both of them worked to seal them on the Mexican side with cement, and then on the American side with cement. And on the middle parts, they leave like a certain gap where they put sensors. So when people go on, if some people want to go underneath the tunnel, there will be a specific sensor that it will send an alarm to America and also to Mexico. Reinforcement of the border has pushed Mexico to do better. So it's not only that Trump is saying like, I'm doing a better job at the border, is I'm pushing the Mexican authorities to do their job. So he's not even making an effort to risk his own people. He's saying this is on your territory. I'm forcing your military and I'm forcing your authorities to do so. This is one that's already sealed.
It's crazy. They still actually have the drug processing.
Yeah, they still have the barrels and they still have the gallons of liquid, how they used to process. Fentanyl is the one that they're using more.
Is that crazy? I mean, that material is still in that warehouse?
It was part of the chemicals that it was part of the processing of the
That's crazy how big that warehouse is too.
Oh yes, it's
humongous.
The explanation of that warehouse, it was that they were using some kind of a company that it was moving oxygen, the tanks for COVID and all that kind of stuff.
Oh wow, no way.
Yes. So they were using that as a frame and selling it to hospitals and all that kind of stuff.
But the actual tunnel was back at the back side of the warehouse?
The door is sealed. Yeah, the door is sealed. Wow. Yes, it's actually all the way to the back. That's the Mexican customs right there.
Yeah.
That's another one.
Yeah,
that's 2. What they do, the cartel comes and they offer the person, I want to buy your house. How much do you sell it for? And they say $60,000. I'll give you $100,000. Well, they're smuggling tons.
So there's 3 houses all along this right next to the wall.
Yeah.
So and who knows how many more? I mean, potentially.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of them that they haven't discovered. They put a K9 checkpoint now. This is because of Trump. That's the thing that got this 2.7 tons. Just recently, 2.7 tons were stopped, and it was because of the K9. And that was pushed because of Trump.
Interesting.
Now they started putting K9 inspections, the National Guard inspections, before they go in. Under Biden, there was not a K9, there was not X-ray, there was not a National Guard, there was nothing. It was just take it all in, U.S. Customs, and you do it on your own. And now they put a canine outside to do round inspections. Then before that, you go to 2 X-ray machines. And then after you go to the 2 X-ray machines, then you go to the National Guard. And then after the National Guard, then you go to the customs of the U.S. So it's like 3 or 4 meticulous inspections.
That's good.
Before you go into the U.S. customs.
So we know there's a lot of politicians in Mexico that are corrupt. Is it widely known that in Mexico that American politicians are bought off too?
Oh yeah,
The cartels?
everybody knows that now. Let's say El Paso, Veronica Escobar. How can you not know that that is happening towards your border? Or Gavin Newsom, how can you not know that there were hundreds of thousands of Chinese and Africans going through Jacumba? Like everybody knows now that somebody's being paid off in the U.S. for this to happen and for this to not be stopped. And you actually seeing it with Gavin Newsom, fighting off specifically certain mass deportations to really bad people and trying to stop that and use the vulnerable people to stop it. It's kind of like, opinion. You're getting to know that he's well bought off by somebody. The cartel is operating on both sides of the aisle, Ben. It's not only operating over here. This is a second tunnel. This was found under the Trump administration. It was closed and it was sealed by the authorities. The craziest thing about it is that it goes underneath this wall right here, the customs. It goes underneath the whole X-ray of the customs of Mexico. And then it goes underneath like the border wall and it crosses the United States.
And this is right actually where they're doing the inspections. So you're right.
Yeah.
So they were brazen enough to just dig a hole from this warehouse right underneath where they're doing the inspections into the United States.
They sealed it off not only for the tunnel thing, but also it says that they have to pay the water bill. So, it's funny, but they sealed it off for that. There's 2 tunnels in less than half a kilometer?
Not even.
And then we're going to another one that it was recently sealed also under Trump. And specifically, they say that it's on the living room. It is where the hole is at. It was underneath a couch. And it will go through the Mexican National Guard post that is right here next. Then it will go to the customs, and then it will go through underneath the wall, and then directly to a warehouse.
Interesting.
Wow. So long distance. This was actually sealed under the direction of the pressure of President Trump.
Good. First, I couldn't catch it.
And just again, so you've got video of this. So just to get an idea of the tunnel construction, the house that this is coming out of, it's going under multiple other properties. So they have to know, they had to know when that tunnel was getting built.
If they're digging and using all this heavy machinery, the house that is your next door house, how can you not hear that tracks underneath your house somebody's jackhammering and using all this heavy machinery? This is why I tell you, like, cartel, when they know how much advantage they are going to use for this tunnel, $100,000 it is nothing. $200,000 it is, even $1 million it is absolutely nothing for them. They can buy the whole lane of houses.
What's up, AC?
And then you continuously use it.
Now we're back on the U.S. side, and you can see there's the border wall right there. And this entire area out here in Otay is warehouses, trucking facility, logistics facilities. But the cartel tunnels, they all run right under here. And many of these facilities on the U.S. side are then involved with the operation. So the tunnels start on the Mexico side, they come up, and they end up. And it could be this office complex here. It could be the trucking logistics over there. It could be any one of these buildings they pop up in, and then they load up, and the truck picks them up and takes them out. And that can be people, that can be drugs, that can be anything that you want to run through. But this whole area, the cartels exploit all of this. Sometimes it's through extortion. Sometimes it's just people looking to make extra money. This whole area is notorious for cartel tunnels and cartel activity. Thank God for President Trump taking the fight to the cartels on both the Mexico side and the U.S. side. Nothing is going to change until we start prosecuting.
Crazy. Issues with studio. I've been having them too. So this leftist woman legally changes her name to Taylor because she's a Taylor Swift. You just can't make this stuff up, folks.
I legally changed my name to Caroline Melissa Taylor because of Taylor Swift. And if you don't like that, go touch grass. Also, if anyone can let Taylor know, because I still don't know whether or not she knows I did this.
Wow. Oh, she did that, so hopefully she might get to meet Taylor Swift. Oh my good. But then I named my dog Donald. But it's different. I didn't change my name. Just named my dog. This is funny. So a Burning Man art piece powered by Starlink just to say "fuck you, Elon." Look, it says "fuck you, Elon," right? But it's hooked up to Starlink. Watch. Look, there's a Starlink mini right there. Free Wi-Fi. There's the password. Look, they got Starlink. They're using Starlink. Just crazy. Just crazy. So Pramila Jayapal, however you want to say her fucking name, because Republicans said they wouldn't cut Medicaid or Social Security. They lied. Now they're coming for Medicare. The Republican Party will stop at nothing to tear benefits away from working people. No, they don't take it away from the working people. They're taking it away from the illegal aliens that are doing it and the people that shouldn't be getting it. Here's 2 minutes worth of Jasmine Crockett. Let's see what she's saying here. How ghetto is she going to be today?
Office. Make no mistake, Trump is weaponizing his idea of free speech to force folks and companies to become his political puppets to promote his propaganda. Trump and Republicans defunded NPR because they are.
Oh, wait a minute. Isn't that what the liberals were doing with Facebook and X and all those other platforms?
It was biased. Trump has removed books discussing racial discrimination at U.S. military academies, including the amazing Maya Angelou's autobiography, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. He's tried to strip funding to schools across the country if they don't remove materials that include discussions of racial discrimination or that promote diversity.
Not racial discrimination. He's talking about DEI only.
In order for the merger between Paramount and Skydance to happen, the FCC chairman and Republican-appointed commissioners required Skydance to establish a bias monitor. And in its FCC order noted reports, quote, concerning negative media coverage of the Trump.
Wait a minute. So it's bad to want a biased media? That's a bad thing?
Administration. This is to say nothing of Trump pushing television networks to get rid of comedians and talk show hosts who criticize his administration, say like Mr. Colbert. Let's call this what it is. It's Trump weaponizing the idea of free speech to force people, institutions, and companies to be his mouthpieces.
Wait a minute. So I'm just trying to think. 4 years ago, we said anything bad about the Rona shot, got kicked off. He got kicked off of YouTube. He got kicked off of Facebook, right? Let's see. Who was that doing that? Oh, that's right. That was the Democrat.
Ain't free speech, it's propaganda. Meanwhile, my Republican colleagues are out here having a meltdown over the European bill, one that, by the way, includes provisions to fight child trafficking. You know, it's frustrating because we talk about being fiscally responsible and we talk about free speech. And right now, as we're having these discussions, you know who's trying to shut down members from voting in the way that they want to vote? It's the president, who literally said he would look at anyone who decided that they were going to vote to release the Epstein files as hostile. That sounds like a threat as it relates to all First Amendment protections, in addition to the fact that it's literally contravening our constitutional duty that we swore an oath to, because we don't swear to an orange king. Instead, we have sworn an oath to the Constitution, and we were elected to represent the people that elected us. Thank you so much. And
you swore an oath to the Constitution and to the people, but yet you guys prioritize illegal aliens over American citizens. Why is that? Look at this. So
remember when Donald Trump,
Adam Schiff, I know we don't like this guy, but we got to watch it.
Had this to say.
Where I could stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody and I wouldn't lose any voters, okay? It's like incredible.
Well, today in the Judiciary Committee, we had a nominee for the Court of Appeals, And I had a chance to ask her whether, as a judge, if she were confirmed, she would accept the idea that the president could murder someone and be immune from liability under the Supreme Court's decision. I asked her that. I also asked her whether the president, having made billions through his cryptocurrency schemes, could essentially sell U.S. foreign policy in the Persian Gulf and be held immune for charging billions to Gulf nations for U.S. policy. And finally, I asked her about whether the president could deliberately violate court orders by using the military in lawless ways. And her answers will not assure you at all. Here they were.
Let me ask you a specific question. Would the president be immune from prosecution if he ordered SEAL Team 6 to assassinate a political opponent? No.
Senator, under the Supreme Court precedent on that question, the Supreme Court has specifically not answered it.
Is that a difficult question? Is that an open question?
See, you're asking hypothetical questions that we don't even know. So of course it's going to say that. But you know, I did ask a little kid the other day whether or not Adam Schiff tried to molest this little kid. And that kid did not say no. So, it works both ways, right, Adam Schiff? Piece of shit. Oh, man, I clicked on it, so we had to go. What, Donnie's? You're not getting any more treats, dude. No more. So a 76-year-old Florida citizen is being praised for valiantly tackling a youth thief who was being pursued by police in a store as seen on body cam footage. Let's check this out. Let's see what this old dude did here.
Going towards the deli. Get on the ground!
The heck?
Get on the ground!
I can see it. See, the old man's on top of him. The old man was on top of him.
Are you bleeding, sir? Yeah, you're bleeding.
Nice.
Stop resisting. You understand?
I love it. That's awesome. That's awesome. He said he wouldn't lose a vote, right? Oh, yeah, that is what he said, right? AC? So Governor Newsom's press office today said, why doesn't Kevin Kiley, who was a congressman here in California up in Roseville, want the Epstein files released? And so I was like, maybe he's trying to protect you, or do you only cheat on your wife with your best friend's wife? I got to get rid of this cold, man. This cold is just nonstop. Still not better than the Batman helping cops. I don't remember that one. So crime last year. Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker activated the National Guard to protect the Democrat elites at the DNC in Chicago. I remember that. This year, despite the city being on track to see 4,000 residents shot, Pritzker opposes the use of the National Guard to protect residents. What's good for the goose is not good for the gander, I guess, right? Fucking Chuck Schumer. The Republicans want to rebrand their big, ugly bill already. How embarrassing for them. It's because Americans know their bill is hideous and cruel. And because he starts talking about, he says, because people, look, he's talking about how, what is he? About how, oh, they're taking away Medicare from Americans and this and that. Well, no, it's not really. It's only taking stuff away from the illegal aliens. Ooh, we got another
Scott, get a last word here. We'll continue.
Well, regarding his ideology, look, he ran as a Republican. He often does things that I regard as conservative, normal Republican stuff. But in some ways, he is sort of functions as our first independent modern president, because he does tend to do things sometimes that a traditional conservative would say, this is not what Ronald Reagan taught me that we should be doing. And he doesn't care one bit. He's more than willing to color outside those lines if he thinks it's in the best interest of the American people.
His self-interest. Well, I mean, he's the perfect president for the selfish, individualistic age that we're in.
I don't know why you're lobbing an attack on him.
Scott, get a last word here.
I knew that lady was going to be the issue. Great, Jasmine Crockett, education that comes. Oh, let's hear this. She's got her twang going on here. Let's see what she's saying.
What is the Democrat playbook for the midterms? Is it blaming Trump or is it talking about kitchen table issues?
You act like I got the playbook. Listen, I mean the.
Never mind. I think this is old. We're gonna pass that one on. So, Kyle's patient runs out when a man refuses to listen to lawful commands. Fatigue. Oh, I like these videos. Watch this.
Sure, send me another. Sit back in the. You step back in the car for me.
I'm finna go get some food.
No, you're gonna sit down.
You're
gonna sit down.
I know I got one headlight.
Sit down.
Bro,
I'm telling you to sit back in the car. Sure, send me another. Sit
this
back in the
old,
car.
too.
You're gonna
Yeah,
go to jail if you don't sit
2023.
back in the car.
This is old. Oh, I think that's a challenge accepted.
Sit in the car.
I'm not going to jail.
You're not going to jail?
I'm not. I promise you.
You're gonna sit down and put your feet back in the car and close the door.
Tell me to get out anyway.
You don't understand and see how this works, huh?
I do know.
So if I tell you to sit back in the car, that's something that you do. This isn't a debate.
It's not
You understand?
a debate.
Swing your feet back in the car and close the door. Your headlight's out.
I told you that.
Yeah. So you don't think you just go inside?
That's what I came here for. I came for some food.
Okay. You got a license on you?
Yeah, I have.
Okay. You got any weapons in the vehicle? No? Okay. So this is the last time I'm going to tell you to swing your feet back into the car.
But why is that such a problem right now?
I'm telling you because I'm conducting the traffic stop. Just swing your feet back in the car.
Now what? Now you finna talk to me?
Stop talking for a second. Stop talking for a second.
Oh my God.
Stop talking for a second. I don't care if you're hungry. If you do not listen, stop talking for a second. If you do not listen to what I'm telling you to do again, I am taking you to jail. Do you understand?
What's up? What's up?
Do you understand? Do you have a license on you?
I told you already, and I'm not going to jail. Stop saying that.
Where's your license?
I'm not going to jail. It sounds like a challenge.
Do you have any weapons on you?
I'm not going to jail. I promise you that.
Do you have any weapons on you?
I'm not. I told you that.
Do
no,
you
I don't.
have?
I answered your question. You asked me the same question.
Where's your license at in your pocket?
In my pocket.
Okay. You got any weapons in the vehicle?
I'm not answering that anymore. I already said no.
What's your problem?
I'm hungry. That's what I came here for. You pulled me over here. I seen you turn around. You got somebody else.
I passed you because you got no headlight out.
I want to talk to him. I want to talk.
You don't decide that. You're gonna get out of the car if you don't
Like I said, I don't want to talk.
Are you gonna listen to what I'm telling you to do?
Are you gonna listen to what I'm telling you to do? I don't want to talk, but you. Okay. I'm not going to jail. Don't even start. Are you gonna give me your ID? I don't want to talk.
Are you gonna give me your ID?
I said it's in my pocket 3 times.
Are you gonna give it to me?
Talk to you no more.
Are you gonna give it to me?
Give me your ID. I want to talk to you.
No, that's not how it works. Are you gonna give me your ID?
I want to talk to him.
Okay, got it.
Bro,
Get out of the car.
Didn't he a few minutes ago say he's not getting arrested?
Bro, hang out. Put your hands back. Hang out.
I think he's going to get arrested now.
I'm not going on the ground. What are you doing? You're not giving up your ID. When you're not giving it to us, can you not listen to him?
Taser!
Let go. Let go of the key. Let go of the key.
What an idiot. Oh, yeah, I don't understand why when people get over, they want to act like that. I don't get it. I really don't. This is about Chicago. Let's see. Violence grips Chicago as resident state leaders are turning a blind eye. Let's see. This is one of the people from the Chicago Flips Red.
I grew up in the suburbs, and I've never had to deal with gun violence until I was older and in my mid-20s when I moved to Chicago once my father passed away. My mother's originally from Chicago. And the fact of seeing seniors getting killed, our children getting killed, mothers getting killed, young men getting killed, and we are not getting any help at all. It's starting to become normalized, and that is not normal. I grew up in the suburbs, and I've never had to.
It's just getting worse and worse there, right? And extremely insane. So look, now they have newly released footage fills the 1-minute gap in the Jeffrey Epstein's jail surveillance video on the night of his suicide. The disputed minute spans from 11:58:59 to midnight on August 10th. But watch this. So we all watched this video footage before. Why isn't it going bigger? We watched this video footage before, and remember, up here, there was a timestamp. Now, all of a sudden, there's no timestamp, right? There's no timestamp up here. So this could have been taken from any part of the video that day. It could have been taken part of any video from previous days. We don't know. We really don't. It's just insane. You can't trust them. I mean, now all of a sudden they found it months later, right? What's this one right here? Alex Jones unleashes on Owen Schroyer. What's going on? So Owen Schroyer quit the other day. Yeah, was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday or the day before. Listen to what he's saying here, though.
And my crew that's so embattled. When you weren't here when the auction happened and all the stuff happened and you bailed and didn't even seem to care. You're a baby. Owen Schroyer is a baby sucking on a pacifier, in love with himself. And if he apologizes for everything, I still wouldn't turn my back on him. But but I mean, that's it. And of course, I'm nothing but love for InfoWars. Good. Come out and talk about how you innuendoed you were being censored. Talk about how you sat there and did that. How about you do that? And if you don't, that's fine. You're big, you're tough, Ben, you're smarter than everybody. I'm sure you're not going to have a problem. I mean, look at all the enemies Alex Jones has got. I'm sure I'm going to get taken down soon, right, Owen? Yeah, let's just pile on to Alex. Let's.
This is kind of where, you make a big deal when I'm leaving Alex Jones. You make a big deal about it. So that way, people will want to go check. It starts a war between you and Alex. And then people are going to watch Alex Jones' show more. And then they're going to watch your new show more.
Let's pile on to the crew. Let's not be there when they do the fake auction. Let's just quit right away. And talking to the crew, like, we don't want to talk crap, but yeah, it's true. I mean, most days we come in and say hi. He won't even say hi to us. Yeah, he's an asshole. He's an elitist, arrogant dirtbag. Owen Schroyer is scum. You like that, Owen? You want more? I got a lot more. You think I'm here to be shit on? Mad? Do I look like a fucking toilet to you? This is the dark Alex Jones. There's no more filter. It's gone. And anybody fucks with me is going to get the full truth.
I think he's a little
and
upset.
Nothing but it, so help me God.
I think he's a little upset.
Because all that matters is I go down swinging, and I don't pull any punches, and I don't play any games. And I have censored. I have lied by not going full hardcore myself and telling you what I really think. I didn't censor anybody else, but I censored this guy. I never lied to you, but I lied to myself. And that's over. You think Alex Jones the last 12 months leveled up? Well, guess what? The next level's here. And if you want to fight, you better believe you've got one. Anybody.
All right, you think this is all an act, or do you think he's really pissed?
But if you've sucked off my tits,
I think it's a little combination
like
of both.
The wolf that fed Romulus and Remus, and I've done nothing but giving you support.
Like I'm watching WWE.
And make no mistake, for 10 years, Owen Schroyer's been sucking off the InfoWars tit. And then you want to try to stab your mother in the back because you're a big boy leaving the nest. Well, guess what? You know what your mother is going to do? Piss on you. Here's the 8th Amendment issue. We'll come back with the Trump press conference as soon as it starts.
Yeah, I think he's a little mad. It seemed a little WWE to me, though. It did seem a little WWE to me. I'm gonna say that. All right, little added stuff here and there. Sarah, let's see what Sarah McBride is saying here.
We will not take a lecture on decorum from a party that incited an insurrection. I appear to live rent-free in the minds of some of my Republican colleagues.
Oh my goodness.
I wish that they would spend even a fraction of the time that they spend thinking about me, thinking about how to lower the costs for American families. I wish they would spend a fraction of the time that they spend thinking about me, figuring out how to make government actually work better, rather than making it work worse in order to prove that government can't work. They are obsessed with culture war issues. The Republican Party
you guys
is
are obsessed
obsessed
with it.
culture war issues. It is weird and it is bizarre. And the American people deserve serious legislators, serious elected officials who are focused on bringing people together to deliver real results for the American people, not to play games and not to engage in schoolyard taunts.
Isn't that kind of what you're doing right now? Little schoolyard taunt? The schoolyard taunt? Oh, have you guys seen this video yet? Oh my gosh. So, U.S. military goes after the drug cartels now. So they're smuggling some drugs or something in on a little boat, and look what the government did to the boat, to the little boat. Watch this.
We knew exactly who was in that boat. We knew exactly what they were doing, and we knew exactly who they represented. And that was Tren de Aragua, a narco-terrorist organization designated by the United States, trying to poison our country with illicit drugs. Last year, under the Biden administration, all 4 years, 100,000 Americans died from drug-related from drugs, from the use of drugs, many of which poured in from Central and South America through our southwest border. Now, we're sealing the border. But President Trump is willing to go on offense in ways that others have not been. We knew exactly who.
So, do you appreciate him doing this? Do you think, oh, he went a little too far killing those drug runners? I don't. I think it's something we need to start doing, right? So, Senator Mazie Hirono, you know this chick from freaking Hawaii. For a regime that boasts about putting workers first, they seem more focused on busting unions and stripping workers of their protections than they do about strengthening the pay of their benefits. And it's a New York Times clip, right? And I don't know if you watched my video the other day, but there's a long way, money gets thrown all the way around, and it comes back to the news, right, in commercial money. So they'll do fake hits on President Trump. So people like Senator Mazie can do this. Let's see. I wonder if we can click on it. Let's see if we can click on it and open it up. Nope. Hold on. But can't do that either. Trump orders have stripped nearly 500,000 federal workers. Let's see if we can look this up. New York Times, Trump orders. Trump orders have. Find it. Here we go. Here it is right here. Let's see how real or fake this is. To read this article for free, you gotta register now. Already have a login. That sucks. See, we can't even see if it's a real article or not. Fuck you, Mazie. All right, top issues for all Americans: banning insider trading. There will be a press conference at 1, so tune in. It is definitely one of our top ones for sure. Definitely. Criminal illegal aliens, beware, because Louisiana lockup is where your time in America ends. A new ICE detention facility at the notorious state penitentiary known as Angola is now open. There was a lot of documentaries on Angola, right? Let's go here. Let's even look one up. Let's go to Yahoo or YouTube. What we're talking about Angola. Look at Angola prison, state penitentiary. Let's see what kind of let's see what it's like there. This is a short one. It's only 4 minutes. Let's watch this one on it. It's the final game. What's up, Boris? You guys hear a judge ruled Trump can't demonstrate? Was that real or was that fake, though? Let's see. I couldn't tell. But you showed it to me, yeah.
Struck out with the cheap seats. Important things aren't worth compromising. At Farmers, we offer both quality insurance and great savings. That's just stupid. Here.
That's like saying we can't kill. That was like saying we can't kill Osama bin Laden without his due process. Right, right, Boris. What's up, buddy?
Men work in the fields in the sweltering Louisiana.
So this is where we're sending our illegal aliens now in Louisiana. And trust me, I've been to Louisiana. What's up, Goofy Bushy Bushy? So I have been to Louisiana. I was there in July for an Elks event, and I've also been there with Donnie and Ty, and we went to go to the World War II Museum and stuff there. It is freaking hot. It is awful hot. Like, you're sweating big time. Just nonstop sweat everywhere. Okay, we need to get one more person in here, and then I can do one of my ads because I got to do 5 this month. At one time, it was the bloodiest prison in the USA, says Gra. Really? Let's watch this. It's a 4-minute long clip. Let's watch it.
Louisiana heat, watched over by armed guards and wolf dog hybrids. This is the biggest maximum security prison in the United States, and one of the most dangerous. The Louisiana State Penitentiary at Angola is located an hour's journey north of Baton Rouge. The prison began as an actual plantation,
I haven't opened a
which
Discord
enslaved
in a
black
while.
people picked the same crops that the prisoners do under similar conditions today. In modern times, the prison population is 74% black. Field work is the default job for most prisoners at Angola, and switching over to other jobs is difficult. For their labor, prisoners earn as little as 2 cents per hour. The high end of their income might reach 40 cents. Refusing to work or not working fast enough can earn inmates time in solitary confinement, and prisoners have been known to pass out from dehydration.
So this particular job is not one of the more desired ones?
No, this the bottom of the barrel, the field.
On top of that,
I
some
wonder if
businesses
they'll do
avoided
that to,
shutdowns during the COVID-19 pandemic by
Right,
using
Goofy?
convicts from Angola and other penitentiaries. If that wasn't enough to mark Angola down as a grueling place to serve time, there's also a lack of medical care, high rates of suicide, drug overdoses, and abysmal living and working conditions. Conditions are so severe, in fact, that a prison union staged a peaceful work stoppage in 2018 to demand changes. It was put down within the day. Besides its large size and its brutal
weird.
working policies, Angola prison has a reputation for danger.
Okay, hold on. My thing is freezing up again. I gotta restart it. Right one. Let's do this. Ooh, and look. Now I can do a campaign. Funny how that works. Rumble Studio is just making it harder and harder and harder to do stuff here. But we're going to do a commercial real quick before we play the rest of it. Ooh, here we go. This one. Set your clocks, mark your calendars, and buckle up for the best NFL primetime football action. Starting September 4th on Westwood One, you can catch all of the bone-crushing hits, last-second heroics, and edge-of-your-seat action that NFL Thursday, Sunday, and Monday nights have to offer. Whether you're tailgating, driving, or chilling at home, don't miss a single snap. Listen on the NFL app, the Westwood One Sports app, and at westwoodonesports.com. Or just say, Alexa, open the Westwood One Sports. If it's the NFL, it's on Westwood One. There we go. Right on. So, you got to do so many of these a month. It's crazy. But it's a dry heat. In Louisiana, no, it's not. It's a wet heat. 2 cents an hour, and they take that till your fines are paid up, I bet. Oh, I wouldn't doubt that either, Boris. Wouldn't doubt that either. Prison is not supposed to be fun. It's meant to be deterrent, right? It is. Let's
The
finish
facility
watching.
houses violent criminals in a setting with a reputation for inmate-on-inmate
Good to see
brutality.
everyone.
They are watched over by underpaid guards and vicious wolf dog hybrids.
Ooh.
According to the Daily Beast, Angola has been called the bloodiest prison in America. And in
Yeah,
many
Goofy
cases,
was saying that
it's
earlier.
those guards to blame for the violence. In July 2020,
That's
a
the
federal
guards' fault.
court sentenced 3 former Angola correction officers to prison and a 4th to probation
Before
for
taxes.
beating a shackled inmate and then trying to cover it up. The prisoner suffered a dislocated shoulder, broken ribs, and a collapsed lung. For many of Angola's inmates, these conditions are all they'll know for the rest of their lives. Of the more than 6,000 inmates at the sprawling prison, 65% of them are serving life sentences. Even after death, many of these prisoners won't leave Angola's grounds. Their bodies will be interred in the prison cemetery. Ironically, the so-called B-line...
Okay, but is that our fault, or is that the person who died fault because they pushed away so many of their family and loved ones? Or could it be they don't have any loved ones in the first place? Who
Small
knows?
town, home to some 1,600 prison employees, exists right in the middle of Angola's grounds, and the prison is famously accessible to outsiders. Movies have used it as a location, and the Angola Museum on site is a highly rated tourist attraction. Notably, Louisiana has the highest per capita incarceration rate.
Maybe I should go
And a
visit that
report by the
sometime.
U.S. Bureau of Justice Statistics found that from 2001 to 2019, the most deaths per 100,000 inmates in the U.S. occurred in Louisiana state prisons. Some of that may be attributable to Angola State Prison's subpar medical care. In 2021, federal district court judge Shelley K. Dick slammed the institution for not providing adequate medical care to the point of violating the U.S. Constitution's 8th Amendment by inflicting cruel and unusual punishment on the inmates. In her decision, the judge found overwhelming deficiencies in the medical leadership and administration of healthcare at the prison. Angola was also found to have violated the Americans with Disabilities Act. Many members of the medical staff at the penitentiary have issues of their own, with some of the full-time doctors having had their medical licenses suspended at one time or another, according to a 2020 ProPublica investigative report. And things have only worsened in recent years. In July 2022, the state decided to temporarily house a number of juvenile prisoners in Angola until a new facility was ready. A year later, advocates and the ACLU alleged that those young prisoners were being exposed to dangerous conditions. A federal court filing stated that young inmates were housed in a former death row building.
You guys think it's okay for us to send our illegal aliens to this prison
to dangerous
while
levels
we wait
of heat.
to get them out?
At least one prisoner also claimed to have been exposed to chemicals used to subdue another inmate. An earlier lawsuit challenging the transfer of young prisoners to Angola was rejected by a judge, who declared the inmates a danger to themselves and others. The July 2023 challenge resulted in an order to transfer juvenile inmates from Angola.
At least they bury them
by September
instead of
15th.
bonfire
The
cremation.
state of Louisiana complied,
Right?
but it continued an appeal against the order as well.
Interesting. So I grew up in Lompoc. I wonder if
Adobe Acrobat Studio.
I wonder if they have one on the Lompoc Federal Penitentiary. Federal prison. They actually have a documentary on it. I'll watch this later on, but let's see. Let's say Lompoc Federal Prison. Let's see. Plus a short one. I like watching prison stuff for some reason. Send Antifa to Angola. That the Lompoc, California housing, and it's Lompoc, folks. Approximately 1,200 male federal inmates. We also have the other side where it's like the easy part. 876 and 250 person rooms and 1 of 9 housing units. Interesting. Got GD classes, rec programs, and institutional commissions. It's a big facility. Drug education classes. This must be put on by them. Most inmates feel prison is safe with a low level of violence. LGBTQ inmates, sex offenders, and informants are safe to walk the yard. Anyway, this is boring. Let's go back to X. Get back to X. Uh-oh, what happened? Oops. Supposed to go. Attorney General Pam Bondi says 92 arrests last night and 27 illegal firearms seized in Washington, D.C. 92 arrests and 27 illegal firearms. Arrests included 2 homicide suspects and 5 arrests for assault against law enforcement. They also executed warrants and seized a pill press and 2 kilos of narcotics. Look at that. So they're making D.C. safe again. He said Oregon. All right, so Pramila Jayapal, however you say this chick's name. It is far past time to invest in affordable housing. Thank you to the city of Seattle for continuing to invest in the future of our city. Do you know that Seattle is one of the top 10 most expensive cities to live in? Just disgraceful. Let's watch this. This is about Scott Jennings and good old Tampon Tim.
Not much of Biden's presidency hearing, Trump supporters, more MAGA influencers kind of documenting every day, oh, Biden stumbled on getting on the plane, or he walked a certain way, or he looked a certain way today. And now we're sort of seeing that flip on its head with Democrats taking that approach.
And why did we have to document it? Because nobody else would.
Hold on a second. You had an opportunity to ask the president today about this, and you did not. Why?
Well, because when he got on the phone and sounded very much alive, I thought it would sound kind of stupid, frankly, to ask an alive person
if they were dead. But I'll tell you who is a complete piece of shit. I'm going to tell you right now.
There have been a lot of swear words at this
Tim
table today.
Walz,
Okay.
the governor of Minnesota, holding up a phone in front of a rally saying, well, we thought we were going to wake up and find out the president had died. Someday it'll happen. Someday it'll happen. I used to say he was the biggest buffoon in American politics, but it's worse now. No political official, no elected official should be walking around.
Yeah, I saw that.
Saying, well,
Goofy.
Not much of Biden's presidency.
We saw
here.
that. So that was close to you, Goofy. They caught a whole bunch of ICE went and caught a whole bunch of illegal aliens at that place, right? Anybody know who Barney Stinson is? This is the guy. He's the guy from that show, How I Met Your Mother. And whenever somebody says to him, "Oh, you can't do this," and he's like, "Challenge accepted." Well, Mayor Johnson in Chicago said, "We're not letting President Trump take over our policing." President Trump said, "Challenge accepted," because now he's sending a whole bunch of National Guard to the city of Chicago. Across the way is a lake dotted with cypress trees where a few alligators could be seen swimming, in addition to large alligators. Is that in Angola or near your house? Which one is that, Gra? All right, so apparently Don Lemon went and was storming into congressional office of Marjorie Taylor Greene and messed with their staff. Let's see it. Let's see what they do. Barney is gay. He is gay.
After you.
Who's that guy?
After you.
Somebody is tall. Oh no.
She's not available right now. I'm so sorry.
Is she in?
You guys can contact their office at a different time if you guys would like a meeting with the Congresswoman.
Well, can we leave word for her?
Sure, you guys can pass along the comment.
Yeah, we would like to make sure that she knows that we need to get Donald Trump impeached and out of office.
Who is this guy?
My name is Carlos Alvarez Arantes. I'm the founder of American Opposition. I'm sure you've seen the protests on the streets and the Tesla boycott and all of that. We were one of the organizations that started that. This is Jessica Benson with the removal commission.
Office.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to ask you to stop recording. This is a private office.
Yes, and we're here to see the Congresswoman.
You're not residents of our district, and you haven't requested.
Yes, well, we're here requesting a meeting.
Well, again, your group is still recording. If you continue to record,
Well,
we're gonna have to contact the Capitol Police.
Okay.
No problem.
Do you know when we can get her or be
No.
18,000 acres in Angola. Wow.
We're here.
Where are you from?
I'm the founder of American Opposition.
I'm sure.
Yeah, the protests on the streets.
Yeah.
So
I'm a
we're
former
not-
Trump supporter and staff member.
She's the one that got the non-disclosure agreements with Donald Trump's non-disclosure agreements. And this is Don Lemon, and we're here visiting. And
Oh, this is Don Lemon.
Okay, your ways that you can request an interview with the Congresswoman and bombarding our office.
Oh no, we're not bombarding. This
We're
is
not
the people's
bombarding.
house,
We're-
and
we're very civil people.
peacefully
That's Don
coming
Lemon's
here to
head.
talk to you.
Yeah, American citizens.
I'll reach out to our communications.
And what's your
Can I
name?
get one, please?
What's your name?
I don't.
You don't.
Yeah, you work for us.
You work in
We work for the people of Northwest.
Oh, I know. You work for the American people, and your salary comes from the tax dollars. You work
Still
for us.
recording.
Yeah, well, that's Don's prerogative. It's Don Lemon. He's a journalist. He's exercising his
Let's put the mega
personal.
hats on the thing. All right, let's go.
Get out of our office.
All right.
This is the people's house.
Yeah, you guys. Yeah, you don't have to be rude.
Oh, they can do that. Wait a minute. So Democrats can do this and say this is the people's house, but if Republicans do that, oh no, that's against the law. We're gonna arrest you.
You're a public official.
Taking a photo of a member of Congress's office.
And that is totally, by the way, that is a First Amendment right.
No, it's not.
Yes, you can take a picture of anywhere you go.
I'm gonna get out of there. Come in here. It's not worth it. Come in here.
Because honestly, you work for us, you wouldn't identify yourself. No, you get paid by me.
Dickhead with glasses. Oh, does that make you feel better?
Now this is going on and disorderly. We got people in offices trying to work. You just can't make that kind of noise.
Okay, please slam the door on us.
Thank you for your cooperation.
You're very welcome, sir. We won't
Respectful,
make
quiet
that
down.
public.
Thank you very much. We won't do it again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Representative Raskin's office? Representative Raskin?
He's on the second floor.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Our student government group went to Pelosi's office when she first became Speaker of the House and she wasn't there. Or they just told you she wasn't there. Ross says next you're going to go to Jeffries and get a BJ. Arrest you, then strip you down the due process. Same due process they were concerned about, right, Boris? They did this to the Republicans when they went in there. Oh, but look, these liberals can do it and it's no problem. All right, here we go. Mayor Brandon Johnson from Chicago. Are any of them from Georgia? No, they said no.
So my question is, why did Trump cut $468 million from ATF's budget in his nasty signature bill? Why did he cut funding for the agency responsible for getting guns off our streets by almost 30%? Why did he cut 1,465 positions from an agency that is so critical to reducing gun violence? They cut funding from the agency that is actually stopping gun traffickers so they could increase funding for ICE and Border Patrol. I'm going to repeat that again so that it sinks in.
Really?
Trump gutted the agency that actually catches gun traffickers.
These two clowns.
Just so that he could hand money to ICE and Border Patrol. This president doesn't care about gun violence.
So actually how many of you have been at work and you do twice as much work as everybody else? Or twice as much work as a few people, right? Do you think that those people that do a lot less work than you do should be getting the paid same as you? Do you think it wouldn't be more efficient to hire somebody like another person like you and fire those two people to do one person's job? I think it's more beneficial to us, and I think that's the reason why President Trump was doing that. Is it me, or does the Chicago mayor remind anyone from Spike from the Gremlins? A little bit. Let's see. Let's go look at Spike from the Gremlins. Spike Gremlin. Just because a little white there? He doesn't have white on top. He has a white goatee, right? Let's see. He has the white goatee, but not the white on top. But maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit goofy. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Just a little bit. So get this. Ilhan Omar wealth went from $45,000 in 2019 to now $30 million. How does that happen? How does that happen? Now that you mentioned, I can see it says Boris. I always just worried about my work. I figured the boss would keep track of the other slackers. Right, girl? That's true. That's true. But look at this. So they're saying either the dumbest people in Congress are smarter than the smartest people on Wall Street, or Wall Street has just gotten more clever about money laundering methods for their lackeys in Congress. You be the judge. How does she go from $45,000 in 2019 to 6 years later, $30 million? So in 6 years, that's $5 million a year. $5 million a year on a $179,000 salary. Interesting. Interesting. So this new judge says that Trump administration's use of the U.S. military in Los Angeles violated federal law. Yes, it is insider trading, Raw. It is. Hold on, Donnie. Come here, Donnie. It's time for your medicine. Come here, Donnie's. I gotta give him his medicine every day at 7 o'clock in the morning and 7 o'clock at night. Every 12 hours. Come here, Donnie's. I got this new stuff, so it's like I don't know what you want to call it. It's not a paste. But anyway, it's like a dough, right? And you can put the medicine in there and then roll it up, and it tastes like peanut butter. No, cheese and bacon is this. Donnie's. Let's see if he eats it. I gotta make sure he eats it. Yep, he ate it. He didn't spit it out. Okay, good. So this judge is just a little. It's all this is political theater. They have these judges, and they're Democrat judges, and they're like, "Hey, we need you to put a hold on this." So this judge puts it on hold, saying, "Oh, you can't do that." But you know what's going to happen? As soon as it gets to the Supreme Court, it's going to change around. So it's going to get to the Supreme Court, and they're going to say, "Yeah, he's right." This is just a way to interfere with what President Trump is doing to make our country better. Pam has to put eye drops in your dog's eyes now. Yeah, she said they were red, right? That's that. I can't put eye drops in my own eye. I don't know how I'd be able to put it in a dog's eye. Elizabeth Warren says prices are up just in time for back to school. School supplies cost 7.3% more. Packed lunches cost 160. You know, they're picking and choosing their numbers here probably. And how come, you know, if she spent as much time doing her job to help her constituents instead of focusing on what Donald Trump is doing and trying to make him bad man, right? Maybe we get more shit done in this country. Just a thought. That was okay. So we're back. We went through all the stuff today. Let's see what new stuff we got going on. Look, there's a little doggy. What's a little doggy? This is a fake account. Another fake account. Back to school condoms are on sale. They're free, aren't they? Aren't they free? Stephen Miller nukes Blue City. Let's see what Stephen Miller has to say. I like
the reason for the nonstop bloodshed streaming through the streets of Chicago. You saw the statistics. Just over Labor Day weekend, another 54 people were shot in Chicago. 58.
Yeah, Goofy. So Goofy knows all about buying stuff on sale. I've been to Goofy's house, and she has 5 of everything. And the reason why is because when it goes on sale, she makes sure she has enough to last her until the next time it goes on sale. So she's only buying her stuff on sale, which is pretty smart, if you ask me.
People, almost 60 people, just in one weekend. The reason for this is because the Democrat leaders, the mayor of Chicago, Brandon Johnson, the foolish governor of the state, Pritzker, as well as the senators of the state, Democrat leadership from top to bottom, refused to put the violent street criminals in jail. If you look at the rap sheets, what you will see is arrested and released, arrested and released, arrested and released. They are never kept in jail. So you have a small percentage of the population that are serial criminal killers, gangbangers, hoodlums, and drug dealers that are left to roam free and shoot and maim and rape and mug with impunity from the age of 14 all the way through the rest of their lives. That's the reason why. Here in Washington, D.C., where I'm talking to you from right now, in just 3 weeks, President Trump has turned the most dangerous city in America to the safest metropolis in the United States of America. And how did he do it? By surging in National Guard, by surging in FBI, ATF, DEA, and ICE, and making clear that if you commit a crime in this city, and especially if you commit a violent crime, we will find you, we will lock you up, and we won't stop coming at you until the people who live in this city are safe. President Trump did that, and now he's made this city into a safe zone for everyone.
Right? He did. Yeah, Goofy says we freeze the meat even. And you know, that made me think. So today I went and you know, I'm working on my tiny home. I got my cabinets up. And, you know, we're waiting for some other stuff to get done, but I might start slowly moving over there. I just got to test, we got to test the water, right? Because we don't want to put up the rest of the wall stuff without testing the water, because what if there's a leak? Then you got to take everything down, and it's a big pain in the ass. So that's what we're doing right now, is working on testing the water, which will be done not tomorrow, because tomorrow I got to go to Costco, and at 4:30 p.m. I got to take Donnie and Panda to the vet. But yeah, and then yesterday I wore myself out, so we had a water line break, and it actually happened. So about a month and a half ago, I was like, I keep hearing water. Tell my stepdad, I'm like, I hear water up the hill, and I hear it, but I couldn't find it. And I thought, well, it hasn't rained, you know, maybe there's, you know, because we have a lot of creeks here, so I do have a creek on my property. So, well, maybe it's that. Well, then eventually yesterday morning, I was sitting there and I heard it again. So I'm like looking up there and I'm looking and I found where the water was leaking. So our water meter is halfway down the hill. And it's not even a meter, it's just a shutoff. And somebody had replaced a piece before and they didn't backfill the dirt around it. So they so it froze and broke. So I had to go fix that. I spent like 4 hours and a lot of pain fixing it. Goofy says, is Costco better? Wait, hold on. Drives me nuts when folks pay $12 a pound for steaks. Yeah, is Costco better than Sam's? I personally like Costco better than Sam's, but it all depends on the people. Like for their meat, I don't go cheap when it comes to meat. I don't like, my stepdad will buy the meat from Sam's Club and then you cut into it and you can feel the veins and all that kind of stuff, and it's chewy. When I buy meat from Costco, you don't feel not like that. And so that's another reason why I prefer Costco. And my brother who owns a restaurant says, if you're going to buy meat, buy it from Costco. They got the best prices and the best meat. So, am I frozen? No, I'm not frozen. Or maybe he's not talking about me. So anyways, what's this? CNN is now pushing the conspiracy theory that Trump is going to cancel future elections. You can't make this. Did you know that if you lie on your application, you could be sentenced to prison, denaturalized, and deported on your immigration and customs? Really? I did not know that. Okay, well, actually, it does say that, doesn't it? We only have squirrels and possums here, but we never buy ground beef. Oh my goodness. Goofy talking about messing with grinding them up. The water line froze. Oh yeah, it probably froze and broke. It was actually on an angle, and it was a metal pipe connected to a PVC pipe, and it was screwed in. And you can see on the screws right there where it broke. Shit could be from China. Laura says, there's a law, they have to tell you where the meats are from. Then we passed a law, as long as you repackage it, you can put the USA on it. Right? So there's a difference, folks. Made in the USA just means they could have bought everything from China, brought it over here, and put it together in the United States. That's made in the USA. There's other ones that say made and grown in the USA. There's a big difference there. A U.S. judge says Google's monopoly is real, but AI might fix it. A federal judge ruled Google is a search monopoly, then refused to break it up. And I don't know why they're not breaking it up. But you know what, though? I use AI on X a lot more now. So I use this Grok, Super Grok. Like, watch, just go to open link in a new tab. I don't know if all of you can use it, because I am, I can, do stuff, but, we can, what do you want to, you can ask it any question. The China grows garlic in the sewer, then bleach it the color where you. No way. Do they really? Okay, let's does China grow garlic in these? Let's see. We can look that up on Grok. It takes a second. It'll take a second. Let's search for info to see if it's a truth or a myth. Just remember, Smithfield Meats is all from China. I never even heard of Smithfield Meats. I've never heard of it. Ooh, we can do one more commercial real quick. Let's get another one in. Here we go. We're going to do one more commercial while it's doing that. Hey, football fanatics, are you ready for some primetime NFL action? Well, tune in to Westwood One for all the gridiron glory you crave. From jaw-dropping touchdowns to game-changing plays, don't miss a moment of the excitement. Catch every snap, every tackle, and every victory on Westwood One. You can listen to the NFL on the NFL app, on the Westwood One Sports app, on WestwoodOneSports.com via Westwood One station streams, or by asking Alexa to open up Westwood One Sports. If it's the NFL, it's on Westwood One. Okay, so here it says, there is no credible evidence that garlic in China is grown in sewers or by using untreated human sewage. This claim appears to stem from unverified sources like cooking blogs, YouTube videos, documentaries which have been cited in public Reddit, such as a 2023 letter from U.S. Senator Rick Scott alleging that Chinese garlic is fertilized with human feces and grown in sewage as part of the broader concerns over the Food and Safety Act. However, scientific and academic analysis, including from the McGill University Office for Science and Study, explicitly state there is no evidence supporting this specific practice for garlic production in China. Chinese experts have discussed it as a hoax. I mean, this is what they're finding, but it still could be true. You never know. Smithfield is mostly pork product. Well, let's look this up. Let's ask Grok. So let's do a new one. Where does Costco get their meat from? Let's see what it says. And he said Smithfield. Yeah, the questions. Yeah, I'm asking this question. We're asking. Reddit, Costco, FDB, Science Direct, Chowhound.com, and 6 more places they're looking at. They're looking at all these places. Superdraw. Let's see. How long is it going to... It takes a little bit because it researches most of the internet for their answer. Come on, hurry up. So far over. Let's look at some other stuff while I was looking that up. House Republicans have formed a new subcommittee to probe January 6th. As someone who lived through the DOJ's fraudulent prosecutions and was imprisoned under a weaponized government, I'll say it plainly. They destroy lives. They need to be held accountable. Yes, they do. Lawmakers slipped a resolution into a rule of the House floor that would establish the conversion. Good. We need to look into it more. We definitely do. Okay, let's see if Grok's done yet. Nope, it's still doing his research. My opinion, fuck Grok and all AI. Don't give two shits what AI thinks. She seems incapable of being a good English. Who is this? Is that real? Oh, they're just messing with Rosie O'Donnell. I don't know. Can he take away Rosie O'Donnell's Can he take away her citizenship? Oh, this is that guy from New York. What's his name? Politician that tried to convince everyone to get the COVID vaccine for free fries just got trolled. Oh, let's see it.
There we go. Bill de Blasio, the guy who fucked this city. The biggest douchebag. The biggest fucking douchebag in the world right here. Biggest douchebag right here. Bill de Blasio. Fucking jerk off.
What is that guy's name? I forget what that guy's name is. Costco sources meat from a variety of supplies, primarily in the United States, with some international sourcing for specific products. So beef, Costco's beef primarily comes from U.S. farms, especially in California's San Joaquin Valley, with suppliers like Harris Ranch playing a key role. Some beef is also sourced from Australia for organic or grass-fed options. It may include sources from Canada, Alberta region, or Australia. The pork is mainly supplied by U.S. companies such as JBS Swift USA, based in Indiana, Tyson, and Purdue. Kirkland Signature Bacon is believed to be produced by Smithfield. There you go, Gross, Smithfield. What did you say about Smithfield? Is mostly, just remember, meats are all from China. See, it says a major U.S. pork processor. That means they're processing it here. I believe he did, Goofy. Costco operates its own vertically integrated poultry complex in Fremont, Nebraska, which includes hatcheries, feed mills, and processing, handling most of its chicken needs. Interesting. Lamb is imported from Australia. Veal comes from U.S. farms. Costco's Kirkland Signature meats are often produced by premium U.S. brands, but specific suppliers can vary by region and product from certified suppliers that prioritize animal welfare. I don't know. I like Costco meat. How many prosecutors volunteered to help? Okay. New one. How many? Wait, hold on. I just copy and paste it. Where is it? Ask her up how many. God damn it. C. Okay. Get into blood. Let's go back over here. Apple to Google, help us, Siri is too dumb. Apple's finally giving Siri a brain upgrade so it can actually answer your questions. Interesting. When moved down there, I plan to kill some wild hogs. Wild hogs. What's up, Josh? What's up, Josh? See if Google's done. It's not done answering your question yet. Oh, we have another one over here. Okay, so let's go here. Who is Eddie blocked? Let's see what they're saying now from Madera, California. We'll look and see what they're saying. So, well, still searching your answer, Grok. I mean, Grok. Why do they gotta show us? That's not real. That's Rosie O'Donnell, but they totally photoshopped this picture. Oh, it's President Trump sharing it. That's why. The 7 Republicans that voted against censure of LaMonica McIver must to be called out. Something weird there. What this woman did on camera is unforgivable. Yep. So which ones did it? Democrats for obsessing over President Trump. Let's watch Laura.
The president already has his sights on the midterms. But meanwhile, the Democrats are caught in this toxic combination of radical positions that are unpopular and hoping, I guess, and praying to the extent that they pray for actually harm to come to him. What do you make of what we've seen just in the last few days?
Yeah. I mean, this is not surprising. They really, death spiral is the perfect way to describe it. And it's almost like a circular firing squad. They can't get out of their own way. And they keep digging themselves deeper and deeper. Right now, their approval rating with the American people hovers around 30%, which means right now, the Democrats are less popular than toenail fungus and cockroaches. Maybe they ought to think about that every now and again. They should be trying to do the things that Donald Trump is actually having to do. If they did their jobs and actually served their constituents and met the most basic needs of their people, which is safety and security, Donald Trump wouldn't have to be bringing in, the National Guard and trying to clean up these cities. But he's doing it because they have utterly failed. They have no hopes as it relates to a person to come out in 2028 who can resonate with the American people, Laura, because what they've done is they've pushed their party so far left that I actually don't think a moderate could possibly win for the Democrats and be their nominee in 2028 with the direction that they're going. So if they're focusing all of their energy on hating Donald Trump and wishing him ill, which they've done for a long time, it's not going to work. They're not going to win voters back. What Donald Trump is doing is literally not just saving America by, of course, bringing back industry, reviving our economy, securing our borders, but he is actually helping the entire world. He is literally saving lives by ending wars around the world while they're focused on maybe something happened to Donald Trump over the weekend. It's crazy stuff. Look, I'm not in the business of offering the opposition.
And they keep talking about him missing a couple days. I mean, are you telling me that over 4 years, the man can't take off a couple days because he's sick? You're telling me over 4 year span that you never get sick? People get sick. It's normal. It's normal. Okay, let's go back and check out. What? It's moving on me. Let's check over here. It says, so here's your question, Gra. How many prosecutors volunteered to help? According to reports, by late 2024, between 80 and 100 prosecutors had volunteered to help handle the vast docket of cases related to the January 6th Capitol riot. Let's see what they're saying about me. Okay, here we go. Often known as Eddie Block, is a conservative activist and videographer from Madera, California, born around 1976 in Lompoc, California. He has used a wheelchair since his teenage years and once planned a cross-country trek to raise its awareness. Oh, wow, they know a lot about me. He attended California State University, Fresno, and worked as a video editor and producer for Frontline America with Ben Bergquam on KXEX 1550 AM radio. His wife owns B&B Thrift Store in downtown Madera. Well, that's a long time ago, and I'm no longer married. Ran unsuccessfully for Madera County Supervisor District 4 during the 2020 election. Yes, I got a DUI. They even know, my Dodge Ram. His campaign committee was later fined $417 by the... No, I wasn't. He is affiliated with the Proud Boys far-right group and was present at the U.S. Capitol during the January 6, 2021 insurrection, where he live-streamed video footage. The FBI raided his home later that month, seizing electronic devices. 2023, he testified as a witness in the federal seditious conspiracy trial of the Proud Boys leaders. He also been involved in local protests, including a confrontation at the Fresno Tower Theater event in 2021. They got a lot of information about me, don't they? He went golfing and then blew up Venezuela's cartel. Yeah, that was pretty awesome, blowing those guys up. That's a good video. That was a real good video. Russian bomber fleet crippled by failures during Ukraine. I don't want to see Rosie O'Donnell. Colbert is a slime ball. Colbert. You know, it's always Fox News that is spinning on X. I don't know why it's always Fox News. Let's see what Judge Janine is saying here.
Hi everyone, I'm Judge Janine and I am in Houston, Texas, and I am surrounded by 1,300 barrels of precursors that are being used to make methamphetamines. These precursors were seized as a result of work by my office in Washington, D.C., along with Homeland Security and Customs and Border Patrol. These 1,300 barrels were shipped from Shanghai, China to Mexico. We intercepted these precursors on the high seas, and now the Sinaloa cartel will not be able to use them to make methamphetamines. And the bottom line is this. Whenever there is an effort on the part of foreign terrorist organizations to create drugs that are killing Americans, we will seize them, whether it's on the high seas or whether it's in the country or a foreign country. And by the way, it's going to take 24 18-wheelers. 24 18-wheelers.
Thanks for
to
checking
take
on both.
all of these containers and put them in a secure storage facility. And that's what we're doing in D.C.
Send me a short video on Discord
today. And you never know where we're going to be.
See, their audio is way off. All right, so what did you send me over on Discord? And download it, I guess. Download it. Okay. That way we can put it all the way up on the screen. Takes me a few seconds. Okay, let's put this over here. Oh, this looks like it's going to be funny already. It looks like it's going to be funny already. Oh, shot under 11. I get it now, Gra. I got it. You had to tell me. You had to explain it to me for a second. Went right over my head. That's funny. In fact, you know what? I just got my new PlayStation 5 Pro that I'm going to start playing pretty soon. It's going to be good. As soon as I move into the new place, we're going to be playing on my new PS5 Pro. But after the vaccine terrorists are in prison, we're coming for the despicable medical dancers. Wow, let's see. Yeah, they're supposed to be helping save people's lives. Speaking of that, there's a clinic in Santa Barbara. Hold on, let's see. Watch what they're doing. Clinic in Santa Barbara. which I actually used to work in Santa Barbara. I spent a lot of time in Santa Barbara. My brother lived in Santa Barbara. Here we go. A group of Santa Barbara urgent care workers has been placed on administrative leave after a TikTok taken inside the medical exam rooms went viral. Let's see if we can see it. So what they're doing is they're making fun of clients, patients. Watch this. Are your patients allowed to leave you gifts? Right? And I looked up which clinic was it? The Samsung Clinic, Santa Barbara. So I actually looked this clinic up because people are going to be writing on their Yelp already. Let's go look at the funny stuff that's been written on their Yelp. Oh wait, that's just photos. Never mind. Back to. Damn it! I messed up. Panda, you want to say hi? So now they're rated 0. Where is their? I want to go to their actual Yelp. IELP. Can you imagine? Going to a doctor like that. And look, unusual activity alert. So they're saying there's unusual activity. I came to Samsung Clinic for a lung infection because it sounded like bees in the concrete mixer every time I breathed. Left with front row seats to the staff's new art projects called Girl with the Pearl Discharge and the Yeast of Venus. I think these people are lying. They posted posted Luby marks. Absolutely disgusting behavior, inappropriate, idiotic employees here, so disrespectful to patients. They deleted my review and many others off of Google, so I will add this here. The fact that the people that work here are not only cruel and inhumane, but stupid enough to post these pictures with their faces makes me not trust their competence as medical professionals. I don't know if they're an actual client, but yeah, they were showing their whole TikTok is showing what their patients left. Isn't that a HIPAA? It's not, I guess, because they don't name names. It might not be a HIPAA violation, but that's just, you'd still banger fucking Graw. Always Graw. But I mean, it's sad what they're doing. Liberal white women are now getting more COVID booster shots. Oh, no way. Let's see. Good. They're going to be gone pretty soon.
Hey, everybody. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. here. Your new king of healthcare. I'm trying to audition for Saturday Night Live. I think that's what I'm going to do on Saturday night.
I have not taken it, and I will not ever take that vaccine. Oh, let's hear what Tom Homan says about this.
Of narcotics.
This should be good.
So when you see strikes like this, we're showing it on the screen. That's a little speedboat with tons of narcotics coming to our coastline. How easier of a job does it make yours?
Makes it a lot easier. President Trump designated these groups terrorist organizations. And why?
I mean, you can see all the
because
drug bundles.
they have killed more Americans than every terrorist organization in the world combined. Under Biden, 250,000 Americans died from fentanyl that came across that open border. So President Trump's right. They're terrorists, and we're going to take them out. He's bankrupted them already. You just said it. They made record amounts of money under Biden, smuggling aliens, sex trafficking women and children, and dope. And with a secure border, we're bankrupting them. Now we're going to attack them. We're going to play the away game. We're tired of playing the home game. We're going to play the away game now. And President Trump is committed to ending the cartel violence in this country. And look, they're sending little cartels now in 42 countries across the globe. Again, their time in the United States is limited under President Trump.
So get this also. So speaking of that, see, look, every time it goes up, goes that back over. Let's go. I saw something about Kim Jong-un. And his wiping seat. Wherever Kim Jong-un went this weekend, look, the staff accompanying the North Korean leader meticulously erased all traces of Kim's presence. They took the glass he drank from, wiped down the chair's upholstery, and cleaned the parts of the furniture that he had touched. Why do you think they're doing this? Do you think that maybe he's not the real Kim Jong-un anymore? And he's trying to hide his DNA? What do you like? Watch this. Oh, I guess there's no audio to this. Well, look, they're wiping down everything Kim Jong-un touched, disinfecting it. And apparently that's his staff members. What do you think this is about? What else they show? There's more. That's the Kim Jong-un traveled to China with private toilet paper to protect his DNA, as staff seen carefully cleaning after Putin sit down. Yeah, what do you think's going on with that? Even the glass he drank from was... Everything he touched is wiped clean. You think they're trying to hide his DNA? DNA targeting. What do you mean by the DNA targeting, Gra? DNA targeting. Do what you're... DNA targeting. Oh, and by the way, that health clinic? Well, if you want to get in to see a doctor real freaking quick, I guess you can go there now, because this place is probably empty right now. What is DNA targeting? Oh, that's a drug. Zero says that's normal security. They don't want to let his DNA targeted. But what can they target you? What's up, Gavin? What can they target though from his DNA? Kim Jong-un. See, Ayanna Presley thinks freedom means fighting vending machines. What the hell is this about? Let's watch it.
When our educators are told they have to teach our babies how to run,
oh, being cloned.
Fight, but they still have to teach
I gotcha. That makes sense.
For school supplies. Nobody is free until everybody is free. When our nurses are told they can't deliver the care they know their patients need, nobody is free until everybody is free.
Oh, I never thought. Wait, hold on. That's a good. So I never thought about that, Zero. They can make weapons targeting a person's DNA. That's very interesting. Oh, who farted? And speaking of that, I know Gra says he hasn't seen this movie. But let's see if we can find it on YouTube. So there's a movie with Gene Simmons and I can't think of his name. Hold on, let me find the name of it first. So it's Gene Simmons and Magnum P.I. Gene Simmons. What's Magnum P.I. name? What's his name? My brain is frozen today. What's his name? It'll probably tell me just by typing that. Runaway. Okay, it's a movie called Runaway, and that's what they did. They actually they made it so they could target. People by their DNA. It's a really good movie. It's crazy. Runaway. Let's see. Buy or rent. Here's the movie trailer. Let's watch the movie trailer. Tom Selleck. Thank you, Josh. My brain sucks. It's a good movie, by the way.
Why did Jack quit the regular force?
Yeah, why did he quit, Marvin?
Has anybody seen this movie? I like it.
What did he tell you?
He told me because of vertigo, but I don't believe him.
A few years back, Jack was chasing this guy. Bad guy. This guy ran into a building that was under construction. Jack freaked out, started sweating.
Not today, Gavin.
The guy got away. Later that night, that same guy killed 6 people.
Is that why he's a robot expert?
It's always on his mind. The guy that got away.
Retinal identification is now being carried out. You know anything about robotics and computers?
Jack, look at this. You've heard of a bullet that has your name on it? You see that red stripe? It's not a regular.
We can't do it. We'll get kicked off, Revolver, Josh.
This is murder.
He's killed 5 so far. I want him.
I don't want to get kicked off.
You do.
You going in? You're going in. We can send a disarm robot. It'll hit the disarm, and any minute it's going to decide to hit the kid.
I'm gonna get copyright for this. See, look, they had drones back then. They were already showing drones in this movie in 1984.
This is the regular course. I sort of fell into it by accident. And I kind of liked it, so I took some night courses in robotics, APL, that sort of thing. And then all of a sudden, I just seemed to know more about it than anybody else. Just beautiful.
Does anybody else see this? There's
Satisfied? I'm delighted. I'm ecstatic.
There's Gene Simmons.
Where are the chips?
Damn evil son of a bitch.
These aren't all the chips. And where are the templates to make more?
So see those spider robots? They train those spider robots to go after certain DNA. Not if it's premium only. Interesting. I mean, we could try it. And also, so they also have bullets. They also have bullets that also go for people's DNA.
Tom Selleck, Cynthia Rhodes, Gene Simmons.
See how that bullet's chasing him?
Run away.
It's a really good movie from 1984. Where can you watch it? Let's see. Go to Just Watch. See if you can watch it anywhere. Just. The only problem is this, though, Josh. How can you put it on there? The minute you do screen share, it shuts off all the stuff. How are you gonna do it? Just Watch. Where can we watch? Runaway. All right, you can watch. You can rent it on Amazon and Apple TV. Rent, buy. So you can't exactly watch it for free anywhere. That sucks. That sucks. All right, let's finish here and just
Got
dumbass.
collective bargaining at the VA and the EPA. Nobody's free until everybody is free. When they are replacing the hard-working men and women at our concession
Gene
stands
Simmons.
with automated robots, nobody is free until everybody is free. When they are arresting and kidnapping our immigrant siblings from job sites, nobody is free until everybody is free. Workers' rights are human rights.
And real quick, I'll show you guys. So let me see. I have Hulu already on here. What? I go to my Hulu. Look, see how it goes black? Oh wait, see it's all black. You can't show it. It's all black. If I try and hit play,
was there a call that needed to be?
See, you can hear the sound, but you can't see it. So that's why it blacks it out. So how would we be able to even restream something? The minute your computer is restreaming something like this, it just blacks it all out.
Fair contracts that value your labor, see your humanity, treat you with dignity, and allow you to not just make a living, but to make a life.
You're easy, girl.
Where you can afford to dream, to plan, to rest.
She's very confused, Gavin.
Nobody is free until everybody is free. Solidarity is the cure for the cruelty, the chaos, the greed, and the corruption that abounds in this moment. Trump
Runaway.
and his
It's called
lackeys, they
Runaway.
are obsessed with rewriting and whitewashing American history. They do not want you to know that.
It's funny how she brings this up because Democrats have been tearing down statues from the Confederate and all that. Goofy, Discord does the same thing, Goofy. I'm telling you. Goofy. I've been trying to tell you guys this. Anytime the only way to show it in Discord is to do screen share, right? Unless I want to sit here, go on Discord on my phone and point it towards my camera for 2 hours long. It's not going to work, guys. They have fail-safes on here that the minute you use screen share, you can't watch anything. Look, that was Hulu. Let me go to I don't have Netflix on here right now. It's not gonna work, guys, and it's not worth it. And let me second this also by saying I hate it when people steal my footage and show it. So I don't like stealing other people's footage and showing it.
We are stronger together. They want to pit us against each other. But we know our history.
Graw's going to win the lottery tonight. Good for him.
Gave us an 8-hour workday and weekend. We won them. We know that no one gave us a living wage. We negotiated in every contract, on every job site, and at every level of government. We know that no one gave us a seat.
Okay, do me a favor, Josh. Go on the. Well, you're not. See, here's the thing. The minute you go do stream share, it's all going to go black. Unless they're different there. I don't know. I don't like doing that. Like I said, I don't like stealing other people's content and showing it for my own. Now, all the stuff that we're showing you is on X and out there. Right? So we can do it. I'm just showing you what's on X. I'm not a big fan of it. I'm not. I've lost, you know how much money I could have made on my January 6th footage and didn't because everybody else stole it? So I'm sorry. And I'm not going to talk about it anymore. I won't do it. I'm not going to do it. Former New Jersey teacher Julie Rizzatello admitted to sexually assaulting 2 teenage students in relationships spanning several years, starting in 2017. This woman's a pretty woman. Why does she need to be going after young kids? All right. President Trump officially appeals the Supreme Court overturn. What else is new? The Epstein list on the House floor. And so, speaking of the Epstein list, hold on, let me find it over here. Where is it? I have it in another panel because I was trying to look for it. I'm thinking about, it's going to take forever to do. So I'll say I'm going to do it and then I probably won't do it. Here it is right here. So this is the Epstein client. This is the Epstein stuff. These are all the images. They make it really hard to figure out. It's one picture at a time. Goofy, I'm not gonna, or Gavin, I'm not gonna do it. You guys fucking stop. If you don't like it, then go. I'm just telling you guys, I am not gonna fucking share. I don't like that. Okay? So they do this, it's 1-by-1 picture. So you gotta, this is the Epstein stuff. Everything is a picture of a page, and you gotta click on each one separately, and it doesn't say anything. Like, what does this one say here? The government expects the witness to testify, and then it's blacked out. These statements are relevant because the jury may conclude that they tend to establish that the defendant knew the alleged massages were sexualized and defendant's motive for. See, it's all blacked out. They're not helping us by putting out these documents. I know you're joking, but once, never mind. I don't want to talk about it. I've been going through this in text messages for the last couple of days and already explained it. I just don't want to do it. Not who I am. Let's see. Cronus Chemicals. So $2 billion investment is 130 new jobs to Scarlett, Illinois. Our partnership with Cronus Chemicals promises new jobs and reduces our reliance on imports. Gee, I wonder where that came from. Probably from President Trump's help, right? Probably. Let's go to the home stuff. Let's see people that are not news people, what they're showing. Let's show fake stuff, probably. Survivors of Jeffrey Epstein's abuse had the courage to come forward and tell their stories. You know, you guys have been, why haven't you brought it out before then, Chucky? Fucking Gavin Newsom is just a dumbass. While Americans are struggling with higher prices, the president is focused on enriching himself and his family. That's all the Democrats do. IMG modeling names Kamala Harris's daughter the most beautiful woman in the world. Isn't that a dude? I think that's the dude. I know, you know. I knew he was joking too, but I'm just trying to tell folks I don't, you know, never mind. I'm just gonna go on. Do people with dementia repeat the same? Now Gavin Newsom saying President Trump has dementia. So let's watch this.
Drop the knife now! Drop it!
What the heck is going on?
Put the knife down!
Suspect's down. She got a taser. We did taser. She came at me with a knife. What the hell did you expect me to do? Put the knife down.
Let's try to see if we can see the knife. So there's nothing in this hand. I guess that's the knife, maybe? Oh yeah, there you go. There you see the knife.
Drop the knife now! Drop it!
Well, of course you're gonna shoot her when she comes at you like this. Okay, there's that. But they did that. Gavin Newsom did that with his photo, so I'm not gonna. Time for us white people to pay reparations. You're a fucking idiot. But you can pay it, not me. Is this a win or a loss? My mom is 1,256 days clean and sober today. She got permanent custody back after 7 years. Is it a win or a loss? I don't know. If she's a good mom, it's a win. It was a 16-inch fillet knife, long and skinny blade. Congressman Yasmina Ansari just left the press conference. Let's hear what this woman's bitching about.
Survivors of Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell are literally at the Capitol right now telling their stories, some for the first time ever, about the abuse that they endured over decades and the fact that they are demanding accountability after so many years of enduring this. We just heard from some of them. The press conference is still going on. Some very important questions were being asked by journalists. One of the journalists asked, how does it make you feel to hear Donald Trump refer to this as a hoax? And she said clearly, I am a registered Republican, so this isn't about politics for me. This is not a hoax. Listen to the dozens of women who are here speaking on behalf of more than 1,000 women who were systematically groomed and abused by this person and by
how many of them were liberals that did that though, lady? How many on there are liberals? I bet you we're gonna find out a lot. In case you want to what Parker saw that day. In case you want to what? Let's see if I don't know if this is the right spot to cut the link. Watch this real quick. Let's see what this is. She celebrated smoking an apple. Page not found. Page not found. Okay, hold on. Let me try taking out the FBI part. FBI. See if this one works. Nope. Page not found. Page not found. Is she attractive? Why do right toys love women who look like porn stars? This woman is not attractive. Yeah, she is. Attractive. What was the other video I was going to show you from today? Apparently Garth Brooks wants to re-engage with all the country music fans that turned their backs on him because of his anti-MAGA woke view. You clicked on the link and see, I don't have a link here. I don't have a link. I can't just click on a link. Is the problem. All right, let's try the one Graw put up. There we go. What Parler saw during the attack on Capitol. I make this bigger.
The media is the biggest problem we have.
Yeah, did the audio go out for me or just for them?
It's the biggest problem we have. We beat them 4 years ago. We surprised them. We took them by surprise. And this year, they rigged an election. They rigged it like they've never rigged an election before. And by the way, last night they didn't do a bad job either. You know this. I'm honest. I want to thank you. It's just a great honor to have this kind of crowd to be. The honesty of our elections and the integrity of our glorious republic. All of us here today.
Tell me it was going to start over again. It's just a site with all kinds of videos about what's going on. Oh, it's at different times. Just all these videos. You can scroll through. They scooped up all the videos. Wonder if they have my videos in here. Not my foot. So then if I go to the very last, are they gonna have my footage up there alone? 5:30 p.m. That's not mine. They didn't steal my footage, I guess. I'll definitely have to go and look through this website. Wait a minute, this was at 5:28 p.m. Wonder if you can see me here. So this is where I was. Oh wait, there. Wait, hold on. You can't see me. Because So I am right in this area right here. There we go. There I am right there. That's me right there. Wait, hold on. I just saw my camera at least sticking up. Is that my camera sticking up right there? I don't know. I can't tell. No, that's somebody else's. I was right here at this time. Didn't even know I was up there. You were watching Jaden? Down below. That's not the side I was on. Oh wait, look, there I am right there. See, there I am right there. Oh wait, there is audio. Hold on.
I just got gas by my own government. First time for everything. See those guys up there?
See, look, I'm right there. I've never seen this footage before.
They're Capitol Police and they're cowards. They swore an oath to the Constitution and they're breaking that oath by attacking tax-paying citizens. I just got gas.
How did you find this site? Let me bookmark this while I can. Oh, look, there's another one of me. Oh, let's see.
Fucking everyone for no reason, man. That shit. Fucking asshole. They just gas fucking everyone for no reason, man. That shit burns. Sorry, people. I got tear gas in my eyes here. Fucking pricks.
Take something else over, dude.
Hey, there's no need to shoot that shit at us. We're doing nothing wrong. We're peaceful. We're peaceful. 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 Peace. Peaceful.
Download it, right?
We are peaceful. Peaceful.
He's gonna shoot lots of
This is crazy.
Get back, guys.
Zoom out a little bit, bro.
Fuck you. I kicked it. I kicked it.
Fuck you!
How'd you lose your partner account?
We the people. It's an attack on we the people. They're attacking us. They're coming from the back. That's where that last.
I don't know, Groff, if I was on the same side of Wizzy or not. I don't think so. I honestly don't know what side he was on.
Get that fucker out of here.
I can't even tell you what side of the building I was on. I just know I was on that side. I don't know if that's east, west, north, or south.
Fucking asshole.
So there's me right there. Whatever this, I don't even know if this is north, west, south, or I don't know it good enough, to be honest. Let's see if they show me in this what side this one's on. I think this is on a different side right here. Really? Okay, here's where I am again. See, I'm right there.
I was there for 3 hours fighting up front. Oh, you're rough. Oh, shit. What do you need?
Wow, that dude's all messed up. It sucks that it doesn't start with sound. Back to here. Oh, wait a minute. That's how I got tear gassed. Maybe it was them throwing it back up towards me. Cause maybe that's where the picture comes from of me having tear gas around it. See, because I'm right there. That's where that picture came from. See, because I'm right there. Interesting. What's going on here?
You fucking traitor!
Pipe person. What pipe person?
I hope when you go home
This one. Poor dog.
Everybody in front of it after they killed the girl inside, apparently. Now the cops are tear gassing Americans.
See, I would have never brought Donnie to this
These
ever.
people are going to be back tonight, I'm pretty sure. Well, they've just tear gassed everybody in front of it after they killed the girl inside, apparently.
Americans are coughing women, children. This is what happens when the people demand free and fair elections.
They shot tear gas into people who are peacefully protesting.
I just thought maybe I could download all these videos and compose it into one long documentary.
Everybody here.
How did you get out?
I got what?
How did you get out?
Of the Senate?
Yeah.
The cops walked out with me.
They just let you go? Yeah. And what's your message to everybody now? Like, what are you yelling at?
Oh, Donald Trump asked everybody to go home. He just said it. He just put out a tweet. It's a minute long. He asked everybody to go home.
Why do you think so?
Because, dude, we won the fucking day. We fucking won.
How did we win?
Well, we won by sending a message to the senators and the congressmen.
Okay, let's see.
Down our capital, and I did not come here for that shit. It ain't patriots up there anymore. If you go look, they look like Antifa. They don't look like me. They don't look like
I'm not
you guys.
Antifa.
It is time. They are going to be hunting the families down, trying to go home now.
I wasn't Antifa.
Keep filming! Stand with us! Be with us! On time!
This is the same side I was on, I think.
You're not pushing.
Maybe not. I remember all this stuff on the ground. Oh, that might be higher up than I was. I should be right in here again. See, there I am. Oh, they're different ones? Okay, I see. They had little rubber things in there.
Get up!
Yeah, I've seen that video before, Zero.
Go, go, go.
I'm kind of interested in this right here. Little rubber pellets would come out of those. When I get my footage back from the government, maybe I'll get to see it. Where's this one?
They are shooting flashbangs inside.
Every news broadcast.
That's what happens when the fucking fake news shows up at a Patriot rally.
They are going to be able to face the people. They will not be able to walk down the streets.
They will not.
That's kind of stupid. If they're gonna burn their stuff, that might be kind of stupid. Come on. Will this one show? So this is the other side, I think. No, you're not derailing anything. You're giving us something to watch. I was not on this side for sure. I don't remember any of this. Or maybe I just didn't get up that high.
After we started storming, a big fight broke out, and a gunshot went off, and a good girl got hit in the neck.
So they
everybody
started
kind of
shooting?
backed up, and they
So
tried to
somebody
like help
did
her.
get hit in the neck.
And then the fight started, and then they drug their guys.
I don't think the world's ever going to get back to normal, Gra.
Fake fucking news. Fake fucking news, ladies and gentlemen.
right, Goofy. All the brainwashed people. What's this one? Same stuff, basically. There's a video. Somebody got pushed off. No, it's not. Not your fault. They had this footage. This is the site where somebody got pushed off, wasn't it?
Exposed, people need to get out. Why don't you turn them rifles on that criminals in Congress? People out!
Yo, get up here. Let's go.
We the people! We the people! We're not against you! Card, motherfuckers!
Tell them to come out. I tell them to come out.
We need people!
Here for that mask. Just checking.
We are the American people.
This is where Roseanne Boylan died. Only a few seconds long. Look, there I am right there in that video too. See, I was right there too on this video. Right there. I wasn't nearly as high as I thought I was then.
This is our country! This is our country! This is our country!
Yeah, go for it, Goofy.
Come on! It's our
That's a small step where they're pushing people off of right there. That's nothing crazy.
Stand the fuck down!
Here, they're about to push us all out. Getting pushed.
Stop breaking shit.
Hey.
Breaking shit.
Hey. What are you doing? What are you doing? This guy right here, not with us, breaking the stuff.
Yeah, that looks like an Antifa type person.
Right, that guy's not with us. That guy is not with us. And
Yeah.
I wasn't near any of this stuff. Thanks, Zero. Can I download this? I guess I can download it. Cool.
Okay, we just got tear gassed up at the top of the Capitol. So I'm just letting my eyes water. All my makeup is off. I'm gonna have to trash my contacts when we get back. But Julie, what do you look like? Oh, I didn't have any makeup. Oh, yeah, she looks fine. Anyway, it was military grade tear gas. Is that what it was? Tear gas? Yeah. Okay. Anyway, we're okay. We're good. We can breathe. The air feels good. Never felt more alive, have we, Julie? No. All right, we're true patriots. Really.
That one's just spinning.
By the grace of God, we love you.
See.
Go forward. Forward for America. Forward for your daughters. You know, Facebook, let's put top.
Possibly. It sucks you gotta keep hitting this button. Once again, there's me. I was out there for a long time.
We're at war, guys. They've shot a couple people already. I don't know what's going to happen next, but I'm definitely going to be there. We're at war, guys.
Okay, hold on a second. Goofy's sending us something. "16 minutes and 46 seconds. Is that what you're saying? 16 minutes and 46 seconds.
This is the citizen journalism needed to pull back the media curtain and expose their lies by showing you the truth.
Yeah, see, there is that one, and I think there's another one though, Goofy, somewhere too.
We're good Americans here. You're damn right we are. Everything around here changes from this day fucking forward.
Yeah, I bet, Goofy. I bet. That's where they were beating Roseanne Boyland right there, wasn't it?
Stay back.
All right.
Proud
You
of.
probably guys won't like me saying
Good
this,
people.
but the people that were
I'm
hitting the
talking
cops,
to whites, blacks, young people, old people, Asian people.
I don't know.
Even a couple of Democrats that want their country back and have the balls to stand up and do something. If it's nothing more
You
than
want
protest,
$10? There you go,
we're getting
bro.
gassed. I haven't gotten it back.
Pretty sure that's the area where they got Roseanne Boylan. Yeah, they shouldn't be attacking the cops like that. That's something I just don't agree with. 107, right on. That's just stupid right there. I'm gonna say that.
We just got tear gassed by the fucking cops. By the Capitol Hill police, we just got tear gassed. Innocent people standing around, exercising their right to free speech.
I'm out here filming at the Capitol. We're seeing the Capitol building here, and everything that I said was going to happen has just happened today. And so I want to happen. They stormed the building today, and this man right here was 8 feet behind the girl that got shot. What happened? See, they're shooting.
Listen, everybody needs to know the truth. So, reached the right side, went in, made a left. We all made a right. Came to two large glass doors. There was a stairwell that ran up from the right side. SWAT officers, we met them right there. We were talking to them. We were reminding them of their oath. Gunshot went off. A young girl at the very front that was about 8 feet in front of me, she fell backwards onto her back. Somebody had opened up the glass door and shot her in the neck.
She was about 16?
She was young. I don't know exactly how old she was.
Young.
She was young. And
how old was she?
Like a life. Didn't look like a survivable wound. And that's.
But she got shot, and you were there, and you saw it.
She was 8 feet in front of me.
Wow. What's your
on a line in front of me?
And you went inside?
Brown hair. She had a red top on. And they shot her. She's dead.
Wow.
Push back. Get the shields!
We got old men. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Okay, so hitting the cops though with these poles and stuff, that's not exactly smart. Let's put it that way.
Ooh. Yes. Damn.
She was in her 30s, Hope? Interesting. Sounds like somebody's shooting paintballs. paintballs or pepper balls?
Look, that's beautiful. That's
Where's
a
this one
beautiful
at?
sight. That's a beautiful sight. Look at this. Our house.
She was
People's
36.
house.
Let's hope.
Every brick built. Our house. Don't let the news lie. This is peaceful. Come in for Cobra. Go ahead for Cobra.
We're directly in front of the guy with the microphone. Where are you?
We're to the left. To the left. Cobra. Over and out. The house again. Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, those scaffoldings were pretty full most of the day.
We defend you!
Good night, Zero. Yeah, I gotta go to bed pretty soon too. I gotta get up early in the morning. I'll have to check this some more out another day.
He's beating him up with crutches. Yeah. Oh man, this is a fight.
Oh, here's the video you were talking about of Antifa changing under the tree. Delete that. That's definitely Antifa.
Delete that.
Yeah, they did.
All right, we got it. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there.
So this is inside the Capitol, it says. Took a lot of time to make this website for sure.
We just had a guy with a ladder. They had a ladder. They tried to break in. Didn't work. So. They're getting tear gassed.
Why are they right there? Is my question. Are they trying to go back that way or something?
They're not getting in it. Dude, you see how narrow those doorways are?
Oh, it was very cold that day. Just around DC.
Viendo desde el Capitolio, Washington DC, Casablanca, señores, un día histórico, miércoles 6 de enero del 2021, apoyando al titán Donald J. Trump.
Why are they fighting with each other? Are those windows broken, or are they just yelling at the windows?
Defending against spread.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go through this one day. Maybe I can download them and put them together. I know YouTube kicked me off.
All right, guys, we are at the Capitol right now. We're gonna go back in. Got nice. I'm the only one with a shield, so I don't know why no one else brought a shield, but I brought one just in case they start shooting. So make sure if you ever take over the Capitol or any other
dumbass. Definitely looks interesting for sure. I'm just getting tired. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna make it. See if you can. Am I still sitting there in the same spot? I don't know if that's me or not. That's not me. I'm somewhere down there. I know I was up there at this time.
My fears.
up in this country, and I want them to respect the police. I want them to respect my house, and that makes us different. We will stand our.
I'm thinking this is the one where Rosanne Boylan died somewhere in here. Sideways. Yeah, and I download these, I can straighten them all up too. I guess I could download these and compile them together maybe. It would take me a long time, but I could do it. Just if I have the energy to do it, because I got a lot of projects. Look at all the people up there. This is what I don't get. Why break shit to get inside? I just don't get doing stuff like that. All right, if I don't stop, I'm gonna sit here for hours. I'm gonna sit here for hours. Oh my goodness. You'd have body slam that dude, Goofy. Paid to make content like that. All right, guys. Eddie, I bet there's some program that could compile them chronologically by location. There probably is, but how much does it cost? How much would it cost? I mean, look at all these videos. There's probably, I don't know, at least 400 or 500 videos here, I would guess. So, yeah, and I'm still dealing with this cough. And you know, there's big fires around here right now. Watch, let me see if I can show. Go to Facebook. All it is today was just smoke everywhere. Get to show it on here. So this is Bass Lake where I am. The sunset. Look, see all the smoke? The reason why the sun is so red because it's all fucking smoke. It's just all smoke. See if anybody else is talking about the smoke. Last night's art in the sky, yeah, that's all because the chemicals of the smoke. Here we go. This is the morning sunrise. See how red it is? That's all smoke. See how the smoke right there? This is all smoke. This is probably another reason why I'm coughing. You heard one side didn't have any violence? I don't know. I don't know. I was only on the side I was on. Hi, handsome. Come on, babies. How about Talk of the Hill? They might have some better smoke pictures. Bryant at Willow. Interesting. So these are the planes that are going and dropping off the water for the fires. See all the smoke? See it? The whole valley is filled with smoke. These are where the fires actually are going on, though. California. Some sad images. Chinese camp. The one-time mask would be helpful, right? Look at some of these pictures. So that's actually near the fire. But look, see, this is Ghost Forest, visibility 400 yards. That's it. That's how much smoke is up around here. This is what it looks like around. You know, I woke up this morning and I'm like, why is it so orange this morning? And this is why. Yeah, there's a lot of fires here in California. A lot of fires here in California. All right, guys, I'm gonna get going because I need some rest. I haven't been the same. It's got to be the fires. I just like yesterday. I didn't want to do anything. Aren't there fires in Oregon right now? Fires. Oregon, however you want to say it. Yeah, there's wildfire update. Marsh Creek fire is moving. That's a pretty big fire. Where is that? I'm trying to see where this is. Can't zoom in anymore though. There's fires everywhere. It's summertime. It's just Oregon fire map and tracker. So these are all the different fires in Oregon. I wonder if they show them all in California too. Okay, so here's the ones in California. That's little. Chinese camp. Okay, so this is zoom out a little bit so I can read some of the names. Turlock. Okay, yeah. So these are the fires in my area right here. So there's all kinds of little fires right here. This is all right by my house. But yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's like 20 little ones right there. There's a whole bunch of little ones right there. It's just fires everywhere right now. Hollywood Hills had some fires. California's been burning for 4 days. I don't doubt it. Did I hear Pam was in here? Hi, Pam. But all right, guys, I'm tired. Gotta do some stuff, and I gotta get up early in the morning because tomorrow's a long day. Gotta take myself and my stepdad to Costco down in Fresno, and Donnie, because he has to go. Come back up, and then I gotta leave around 3 o'clock in order to make it down to the vet by 4:30 for Panda and Donnie's appointments. So we're gonna catch you guys later. Hope you guys have a good night, and we'll be back. I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow or not. I might be too tired from all the work I'm doing tomorrow, but you never know. Good night, Boris. Good night, Zero. Good night, Goofy. Good night, Hope. Are my eyes burning? No. Good night, Gra. Who else is still here? Good Goofy. Anyways, catch you all later. Have a good night. I'll see you later. Hugs, Goofy.